Imagine your destination is to get on the 10th floor of a particular building. What would you choose? The stairs or the elevator? I know 99% of the people will choose the elevator over stairs because taking stairs up to the 10th floor feels like foolish, feels like exhausting and more struggleful. Now tell me, if you are choosing elevator right now, then why you are choosing exactly the opposite thing in terms of your manifestation. Why you are choosing the law of attraction loop with endless techniques when you can actually quantum jump. You just need to put the floor number and you get there. If this sounds interesting to you, if this sounds relatable to you, then watch this video till the end. And welcome to the Quantum Code. This is Anushree Anand, your healing and identity transformation coach. I help people to shift their timeline into their desired one so that you don't struggle in manifestation. You naturally become the version who have it all. So let's start with law of attraction. What law of attraction basically is and how it is different from quantum leaping. Law of attraction says anything that you desire, it can be an outcome, it can be any person, it can be any experience, whatever you desire, that is out there and you can bring that thing into your life. For that, you need to visualize, you need to script, you need to affirm, you need to do 555 technique, 2 cups technique, endless techniques available out there. Okay. And you need to wait until that thing comes into your life. And what happens when someone is in the law of attraction process? You get to know about law of attraction, you start applying all those techniques, you don't get any results, then your desire to get that thing activates more. You start chasing that desire even more, and then you try to struggle more in terms of manifestation. You like crazy obsessively do those techniques, visualize and different things, but things appear, you get synchronicities, but that desire can't fully manifest in your 3D reality. Then what happens? You start finding more techniques, you start finding more courses, more concepts, something that will click, and your manifestation will land on the 3D. But sometimes you manifest that, but you can't hold it, you lose it again, and you get into that loop again. And this becomes a vicious cycle of law of attraction. Why I know this? Because I have been there in this loop of law of attraction for last 8 to 9 years, where I was constantly chasing my dream reality. Sometimes I get into that dream reality, but as I was not that abundant version inside, I couldn't hold that reality for even longer period of time. I had that financial freedom, I had that kind of relationship, but everything slipped out of my hand because I was using law of attraction, bringing that thing into my reality without changing who I am being into my reality. But what is quantum leap? Quantum leap doesn't focus entirely on your goals, on your desires. It focuses on your identity, your frequency, because your frequency or your inner world actually reflects onto your reality. Your reality only changes when you change on the deeper level. Quantum leap is actually a rapid shift or sudden shift in the outer reality followed by your inner shift. Quantum leaping is not about forcing. Quantum leap is not about staying positive 24/7. Quantum leap is not about visualizing obsessively. Quantum leap is simply changing the version of you, who you are being, your perception, your identity, your energy on the deeper level so that you can have it all. Whatever you desire is yours. It is very normal to have for you. It is very natural for you to have. And when this kind of shift happens inside, you stop chasing your dreams, but you focus on your version, your frequency. Quantum Leap says that there are multiple versions of you already exist right now. There are multiple realities already exist for you. Whatever you desire. There is a version of you who is already living the abundant life you desire to have. There is also a version of you who is struggling in manifestation. There is also a version of you who doesn't even know about manifestation, law of attraction, etc. There is also a version of you who is already richer than you, but doesn't even know about law of attraction. And there can also be a version of you who is an actor. Anything that you can think of, there is a version available in the quantum, in the 5D. What you need to do is to shift into that reality, you need to change the frequency. You need to match your frequency with that abundant version's frequency in order to experience that abundant reality in your life. Let me give you a simple analogy to understand. You have a TV in your room, and that TV is right now playing the channel 22, that is, let's say, Animal Planet. But you don't like it. You want to watch a movie. But on the Animal Planet, you can't watch a movie. Okay? For that, you need to pick up the remote and change the channel into, let's say, 45 to watch a movie channel. But what you are doing, you're not picking up the remote, but you are just complaining about the channel playing on the TV. You're complaining, you're hating, you're getting irritated because you don't know that all the channels are actually existing right now on that TV, but in different frequencies. To change the channel, you need to change the frequency by putting the number of that particular channel. Same room, same TV, but multiple channels playing exactly right now. Similarly, multiple versions of you already exist in the quantum at different frequencies. If you want to experience a different reality, you need to take the remote and change the channel. And then what is your remote? Your remote is your frequency, your deepest frequency. I'm not saying what you think thoughts, the thoughts you are thinking superficially. No, what you feel about yourself inside. That is your deeper frequency. There is many layers of that. When that frequency changes, you experience different realities. So how you can actually quantum leap? You can quantum leap by changing your identity, by changing your perception about the world, by changing your perception about yourself, how you view yourself, and by changing how you think, feel, and act in different areas of your life. So I'm giving you another simple example to make you understand how it works. Let's say you are a person who doesn't feel good enough in herself or himself. But now you desire to have a soulmate who will understand you, who will love you, who will take care of you, etc. Okay? Now if you try to use law of attraction, like you are doing affirmation, you're doing visualization and scripting this and that, what happens? You're not changing your frequency, you're not shifting your identity, you are just trying to attract a thing into your life that doesn't match with your frequency. What can happen here? Number one, you will be attracting only those people who will confirm that you are not good enough, because reality always reflects who you are being. Okay? Second option, what can happen? You will attract a good person, okay? But because you don't feel good enough, you will have trust issues, you will doubt, and ultimately you will sabotage that relationship. Because again, Your inner world is not matching with your desire. But if you understand quantum leap, you don't need to chase the person. You're not searching everywhere. Where can I find my soulmate? What you will be doing, you will shift inside and change your programming that I am a valuable person, I am good enough, I am worthy of having a good relationship. And I'm not saying that you will be affirming these things, you will be feeling those things. Affirming is a different thing. Affirmation without embodiment is not gonna work. You have to feel you are worthy. And when that shift happens, when your frequency changes, you hold that frequency, you persist in that, your frequency gets even more stronger day by day. And then you don't have to chase your soulmate. You will attract opportunities that will ultimately make you meet with your soulmate. So now I'm going to tell you a daily activity that you can actually add into your routine so that you can quantum leap easily. First, decide your goal. Let's say it is an income goal. You are earning 10k right now, but you want to earn 1 lakh. That is your goal. Now, leave this goal because quantum leap doesn't focus on the goal. What you will be focusing on the version. Now, sit comfortably on in a meditative pose if that feels comfortable to you, or you can sit on couch because you need to feel relaxed. Your body should not feel tensed. You need to lose each and every muscle of your body to get into that relaxed state. Why it is important? Because when you are relaxed, your brain waves settle into theta state. That is the phase where you can transform, rewire your system very easily. Now, focus on that version of you. I'm not saying the goal, I'm saying the version of you who is already earning 1 lakh per month easily and effortlessly. What that version feels, how that version makes decision, what is that version's quality that makes him earn that kind of money. What is that person's routine on a daily basis? How that person spends time? What are those things that person says no to? What are the priorities of that person? Because all these questions will allow you to fine tune with that frequency of that version. And when you have all those answers with you, after coming out of that meditation, write all those down and start embodying that. Let's say, very simply, if you have found that in your meditation that version you want to become has a particular habit that he reads 5 pages of a book every single day, and he doesn't spend time by scrolling on social media, then you will start implementing that habit right now, not in future, not tomorrow, right now. And each and every question you will be asking and you will be getting answer. It is the direct download, and when you will be connecting with that version's frequency, with that consciousness, this is called downloading the consciousness of that version. And every single day you will be becoming that version, you will be making decisions from that version. The more you embody that frequency, the more you behave like that. I'm not talking acting as if, I'm saying that you're becoming from inside. You're not actor, okay? You are being that person. And when you do that, you will see, and you need to expect to see tiny shifts and opportunities coming in your reality that will confirm that your reality is shifting. You will see opportunities coming in your life that will help you to give some idea to get into that 1 lakh income. Anything can be the case. God knows what way is the best for you. You don't need to figure out, you don't need to worry about how and when. You just need to focus on your frequency. And everything will be taken care of by the God. Have faith on your frequency and maintain your frequency for enough long, for at least 21 days to 60 days. Then see how quantum leap happens. If you are still watching this video, then congratulations, you are tuning to that frequency of your new version. I don't know how, but I declare this, that you are shifting into your highest version. So if you like this video and if you enjoy watching more content and understanding manifestation on the deeper level, then you can surely subscribe to this channel so that the upcoming videos that I am gonna come up with will help you to shift into your highest timeline, because you deserve to be in your highest timeline, because God has sent us on this earth to experience abundance. So till then, goodbye. See you in the next video.